I know your kids are older, but were you ever worried about your kids just going off when they were younger? Or did you just say, go out there and go get lost? Were you ever worried about somebody snatching your kids up or anything like that?
I used to tell my kids all the time that if they ever got kidnapped, they would always bring them home.
They would always do what?
The kidnappers would always bring them home.
Oh, they'll bring them back to you.
Yeah, they were that bad. I just say,
Oh, I don't know about this one, but they're saying that sneakers have secret AirTag compartments to track your child's location. But the question is, as a parent, is this groundbreaking or is it a gimmick? Putting a tracker in the shoe. Is it good or bad? They say Skechers dropped a new sneaker for the little ones called Find My Skechers. And they got this slick, low-key compartment where you can stash an Apple AirTag. That way you can keep tabs on your kids using Apple Find My app. And it's a smart move to keep the tag safe and out of sight. And they're pushing it as a way for parents to not worry about their kids and worry about where they are. It lets the parents keep tabs on the kids with the Apple Find My app. And the shoes basically go for about $52 to $58. But the only problem is, you know how fast these kids grow. Like, I remember one year, my feet grew so fast, by the time you bought a pair of shoes, I was stuck. It was like, I'm in a 11 and now I just jumped to a 13. So shoes are like $52 to $58. Why not just use a phone? That's what some people are saying. Now, Apple says that the AirTag battery will last for more than a year, and it's a standard coin cell battery that you can just swap out yourself. And your iPhone will even let you know with a notification when the battery is getting low, so you know when to charge it. So you don't have to trip about it going dead while the kids is walking around in the Skechers. Now, this has been done before as a prototype on Kickstarter, and they had something called Anccor shoes that had a built-in GPS tracker, and other products like Lechal Pods, and another company called Budiu, Budiu. I don't know how to say it. They had different types of trackers, but it looks like Skechers is the main ones on the scene right now. That, the main shoe company on the scene with a tracker. The question that I have for you is using trackers a hit or a miss? One, I like the idea. Two, this is a money grab. Three, it's a win-win for both companies. Four, I know some adults who should be wearing these shoes. Five, other companies are going to use this idea. 1 through 5, let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? Reeves, your thoughts on this?
well, one, I like Skechers. Two, if you know me, don't buy me any shoes.
Because she's going to walk out of your life.
No. Don't buy me no shoes because I don't want nobody tracking me.
Okay.
I did have a female that would not let me buy her no shoes. We went shopping, and I was actually going to buy her shoes, but she wouldn't let me buy them because she said if I bought her some shoes, that I was going to walk out of her life or something. I had never heard that until then.
Mm. Okay. Now, I think this is a positive. If you got a young kid that's under 7 years old, possibly. But I just don't see nobody snatching. And I don't want to be racist or anything like this, but I don't see nobody snatching no black kids. I just don't see that. Now, if you're in an affluent area, maybe. But just a regular kid, I just don't see nobody snatching no kid. I just don't see it. Like Reva said, they sending my kids back. I just don't see why they would do that. Now, maybe you're going to a theme park like Disney World or Hershey Park up in Pennsylvania, maybe going to Cedar Point and you get lost. Yeah. Maybe as an adult, they buy the Skechers, or maybe another company comes up with this idea as well. And you can put the little compartment, put the AirTag in it and you get lost. Well, damn near everybody got a iPhone, right? So you'll find it if you have an iPhone, but this is not going to work for somebody who has an Android. So that's something to also think about.
But it would be a good idea for those with dementia or Alzheimer's.
It'd be a good idea of what?
That you have that compartment for a person that has Alzheimer's or dementia, because they get lost all the time.
Right. See, that would be, hey, granddad, dad, this shoe was for you. I bought you a pair of shoes and you can keep up with them. Because they're not going to know. The compartment is underneath the insole. So by the shoe being underneath the insole, this would be ideal because it's a secret compartment. You got to have a screw. So, go get a small Phillips head screwdriver, put the AirTag in, and you're good to go. So somebody like that, then you don't have to worry about it. So that's why I said maybe some adults that should be wearing these shoes. So that might not be a bad idea. Just a thought.
Then you got to also realize that's a game changer. And the reason why I say that is because next time you grab a carton of milk, it might not be no kids on the back of
it. Well, I'm just being honest. So I know it sounds corny, but this could be an opportunity for you to know where your elderly parent is, or the person with dementia, or maybe even a young child. You're going to a concert. It's funny because Hit the Spot 1006 and I went to a concert, and she was so excited about going to this concert. I told her to take my trackie with her, and she did. Thank God that she did, because her phone, I'm down to 2% of battery. Help me, find me. And I'm thinking to myself, you didn't even want to take the tracker. Now, what if I had an iPhone and I could have just said, oh, there she is. Just stay right there. I'm coming to you. So for a concert, you get lost. A large event, so let's not knock it. We don't want to knock we don't want to knock the hustle, but they're only saying that this is for kids' shoes. But this could be an idea for another company, or maybe for you to say. And the cool thing about it is there's a slot for the shoe that they're saying that it's already set up. So because it's already set up, you don't even have to worry about it. So it's not like, oh, I'm putting it under the insole and the kid will feel the shoe. This is designed specifically for that shoe. So it's a small compartment. You unscrew the screw, you put the AirTag inside of it, and then you screw it back on, put the insole, and they'll never feel the bump on the bottom of their foot. So nobody would even know. And it's not like that this shoe has an AirTag in it. So if something does happen to that person, you'll be able to find them. The police will be able to locate the perpetrator. And then now everybody goes home to live to see another day.
I think it's a good idea. And then you put me up on something very, very important.
What's that?
I did not know that Hit the Spot 1006 auditioned for a milk carton.
Oh, boy. Well, you learned something new, like you said. Solo says it's good, but I definitely can see how it can be bad, though. Let me know in the comments real quick. How could this be bad? And Hit the Spot 1006 says, and I never listened to you. Well, that was the one time you did, so I'll give you your props on that one. The one time she listened. She didn't want to be on the milk carton, Revis.
Okay.
Solo said an abusive relationship and the other parents use this to track the kids despite their arrangements. Yeah, I could see that, but I think it's more good than harm. So I'm not going to knock it, but I do see your point of view. It could be a bad thing. I could see that. Yeah, I see that. It's the Lab Tech Show. Join us Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern at thelabtechshow.com. Embrace it or get left behind.
All ready then.